Are we live? Apparently we are. In such glorious lighting as well. Oh gosh, what a what a great start. You're not the mic, Matt. You are a genius. Hello, anyone who watches this. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember, but I said I'd stream last time to catch up on My Hero Academia, and then I didn't catch up fully because I fell behind again. So let's try and catch up. We'll see how we get on. I need to see how I get on for time as well, because if I do all right, then I might have time to catch up on One Piece, but I doubt that. I shouldn't have said that. But further behind, there's more chapters in My Hero Academia to cover, and I want to catch up because I really do want to do weekly reviews. I know it probably doesn't seem like it with the upload schedule, but I do, because this series has good points to it that I like. So I need to see how we get on here. If anyone watches this later on, I don't know, like if I'm not interacting with the chat, it's just because I'm going to be skipping back and forth. Like I'll probably in between chapters, I'll check on the chat kind of thing. That's the best thing I can say. But it's a good thing I can't hear myself talk through the speaker because, oh boy. Right. My Academia 215. I need a title. Final Face Off, Midoriya vs Shinso. Okay, so just to be clear, I've read this chapter. I was going to review it and then... Okay. So, chapter starts off with Deku, and obviously he's got the vines and like the whips, and I'm a bit concerned about that. Any fears I had about my own power were good and gone. Yes, this power of mine was an ally. Those keywords All Might spoke to me when we were at the beach park. You can be a hero. Learning to control my heart, my origin, thinking back and remembering all that made me feel like I could do just about anything. Like, it's cool he's got these powers under control. My concern throughout this chapter was more than anything the brokenness of all these quirks that could happen. There's that black energy again. Wait, why? This is clearly different from last time. He probably asked for a boost from Uraraka so he could concentrate his focus into that power. What'd you go through these past few minutes, kid? And this is something I'd like to know, like, especially because All Might's going to be sitting on the sidelines more, is like if this is kind of where like maybe development goes for All Might, is obviously like him maybe having to accept that he wasn't the symbol of peace. Like he was a symbol of peace, but like the answer to the problem, and Deku is. And maybe he'll be proud for that, but maybe there'll be some, not resentment, but something deeper there that makes him go like, oh, man, I wish that was me. Something along those lines. Sheesh, what's going on with you? Was all that rampaging just a bluff? Are you playing with my emotions or something? Yes, and then this is where Deku's whip snap. It's gone. And I like that it's gone, to be honest. And it's probably because, honestly, I think I'm still keeping an open mind about the 6 quirks. But it's just more than anything, like, it would be broken if all of a sudden, oh, I can use 20% of All For One's power, and I can use the whips. And as I go stronger, I'll use them more. But at the same time, the limits are great for him. So... yeah, if it only lasted a second, now I've only got this tingly pain inside of me. It's bound to be stronger than back in... yeah, that's what he said before. My body's telling me that his powered-up quirk is too much for me. My short bursts at 20% aren't enough to handle it. This power is waiting for me down the road. Once I've got total mastery over One For All, only then can I really start using it. I love that. I love that. Like, I love how he's decided to handle it. Like, it's not like... so he can probably use, like, once or twice... like each fight, really. Like he said, like he can use it for seconds. So like if he's in trouble, he could go like whips and like get a save, but it's going to do some damage to him as well. So he's really got to still rely on One For All, even. Yeah, Shinso's getting away. Hang on, I need to full screen this. Otherwise I'm not going to read it. Yeah, there we go. But Air Force is still too rough around the edges. I'm still scared it could trigger another outburst. Let's stick with 8%. This obviously makes the fight more fair. I get it, because otherwise Deku at 20% would wreck a lot of people. No chance of brainwashing him now. I need to put some difference between us. Sorry about this, Monoma. I hear he even developed some ranged attacks recently. Just like in the last match, if we give their main guy even the smallest opening, he'll tear us apart. So it's decided, we prioritize Midoriya. It's all for naught unless he's taking out first. I'm counting on you for that, Shinso. You went and created the perfect opening for me, but I still can't let it end like this. Yeah, and then Uraraka. Okay, no, I loved Uraraka in this chapter. Spoilers. I can't nail her with poltergeist shots at all. Yeah, so it's been about 5 minutes since our match started, right? I know quirks that you copy only last that long. I used to pretend my limit was 5 minutes, but it's improved. It's 10 now. If I were to unleash a brutal sneak attack now, could you defeat me all on your own? And then she's just like, yeah. I like Uraraka was good in this chapter. Because obviously, like, well, I'll talk about why I really liked her in a bit when I get to it, but it was, yes. She's wary of Shinso's brainwashing quirk. Shrewd, aren't you? By the way, do you know how many quirks I can copy at once? Yeah. And she's like, free? Because obviously the 3 times I was like, I definitely know he's got Yanagi's Poltergeist and Kodai's size. Strategy wise, Shinso's would also make sense. Maybe free? Does free pocket watches mean free quirks? I merely pretended it was free, but I've increased my limit to 4. What do you say to that? Plus, I can achieve all manner of clever things with copied quirks. Well, it's true. I can't activate more than 1 at a time. Some effects, some have effects that last and linger, especially ones that don't necessarily affect a person's body directly. Take Kodai's size, for instance. That nut I enlarge will retain its size even if I use other quirks. Ha ha ha! Catch my drift? What if I said fire? Sound familiar? Be careful of the supporting role's dying breath. I like this. It was like, he's not going down without a fight. Basically, is his way to do it. So I'm gonna have to Deku somehow, but I'm gonna need your help, Uraraka. Yeah, I can't beat him one-on-one. Yeah, so I just need to make him play by my rules. So this is obviously Shinso. Obviously now he's got to use the tapes. Shinso's leading them to a large group. Is he trying to get Midoriya into that brawl? In a madcap scramble like that, Shinso's power can effectively look down the battle and its players. Yeah, and obviously Deku speed blitzing, of course. Oh, and that's the fire. Yeah, twin impact. Very nice. I mean, the strategies are all very good in this, and that's what I do enjoy. But obviously, I do need those elements of action to back up the strats. If anything struck, yes, twin impact. Anything struck within a second, struck once will receive a second stronger blow. Could you combine that kind of quirk? So I don't know. You can, because obviously it's got to be whatever he uses. Yeah. Otherwise, could you get like Deku to go like 20% Detroit Smash, and then obviously he's like, boom, for instance, 40%. But that's too much. Of course not. What are you saying, Matt? It must have been then, like, he used Shoulder's quirk in that instant. Well done, Monoma. I apologize, Shinso, for falling so early. I only hope I gave you your opening. Oh, man, not Minette. Generally, Minette was so good last chapter. It makes me sad to see him go down like this. You're not so hard to nab once I caught onto your moves. You should know they call me the Mobile Adonis. Wait, is that Minette saying that, or is that him? Okay, no, that's him. Good. Yeah, so obviously then she's flinging all the stuff at Pinky. She doesn't. Yo, that panel though. Oh, Ishino's in trouble. Shinso managed to pull away. Our team really might turn this around. Never forget the constant reminder in my heart, my origin. He's like the whips. Get the whips away. Like, but he grabbed them. And is he spinning? I think he's or like he's Shinso trying to spin him. Yeah, he's pulling him towards him. And this is what I say when I say I love Uraraka, this character. She's so quick with the moves. Chop to the back of the neck. Uraraka, I need to get up in Shinso's face while you go after Monoma. Then you go after the other two. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. And she's taking out people left and right. And obviously, Pinky's there too. I forget her name. Mina. But, he choke slams him. Uppercut. That's good. Yeah. And I'm kind of glad this arc's coming to an end, though. I feel like it kind of dragged out a little bit. Anyone watching? Let's find out. Oh, no, I can't see. No, I don't blame them. I wouldn't watch it either. Okay, let's just get straight into 216 then. Got nothing to say? Good. With such horrible lighting, I hate the lights in this room. I've got a bigger room, which is nice, but the lighting is just poo-poo. Right, 216. Let's just get into it. Let's just jump into it. Don't mind me and my sick impressions, bros. There we go. Finally, the conclusion. Okay. So, My Academia 216. Class A vs. Class B. Conclusion. He spun me. Yeah. He spun around me to draw me in by my own binding cloth. Damn it. I said I'd show him how much I've changed since then. I was looking forward to it. And with everyone here today pushing themselves forward, never slowing down. I'm trying to see all the people. Who's that? Was that Deku's Black Whips? I think. Yeah, it's probably. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Damn it. So what is going to... That's actually the question, though. What's going to happen? The course is rather impressive. Oh, are they the names? Emily? Weird. That's a weird name, I guess. Rule. Oh, I suppose because of Rule can change size. Mines. Because, yeah, his attacks are Phantom Thief. Okay. The hero course is rather impressive. There's some real do or die moments in the 5th match, but with a score of 4-0, there we go. Class A wins. Yeah, and everyone's cheering because can't you tell I'm so ecstatic about this. That brings these 5 matches to a close. You showed us some fantastic battles, proving how well you knew your enemies and yourselves. Class A took the 1st match while Class B took the 2nd. The 3rd match was a draw and Class A won the 4th and 5th matches. Boom, boom, boom. So the grand victory in battle training goes to Class A. We were all deceived. It wasn't even blazing with much competitive spirit, but still, I know it still stinks. Yo, manga, chill. You were the best. You were the best. Sensei. Okay, so Shinso, what's going on? I couldn't accomplish anything on my own. I'm still lacking, and this was my test for a possible transfer, right? He knew? Yeah, it was just a guess, but given the timing and the format, this was a convenient way to test me that didn't cost anything. Please, you let me plus you let me fight twice. Yeah, he's very clever. Like Shinso's smart, which goes well obviously with mind control abilities. Yeah, we still have to go over the post game analysis. Let's get back to the others. First off, Midoriya. Okay, how is he going to explain this? Want to tell us what happened? Those fearsome black tendrils manifested from him. He didn't seem in control. Does that attack have a name? Was it some new move? It couldn't be. It's too different from his usual super strength. So what caused all that then? Yeah. I can't tell about All For One, but I can't just brush this either. To be honest, I need to be honest about saying too much. I still don't really know. With the power welled up and I couldn't control it, it's like something I've believed it in up till now all of a sudden turned on me. It was truly terrifying. But then Uraraka and Shinso tried to stop me, and that helped me realize it wasn't all bad. If Shinso hadn't used brainwashing to knock me unconscious, I don't know what would have stopped. I don't know how. Yeah, no, I don't know what would have happened. Why am I so bad at reading? You asked if I was bluffing. You asked if I was bluffing, Shinso. I had no clue what was going on. So both of you, thanks. I was just provoking him to trigger the brainwashing, but clearly this was no mere performance. He's just like, I just wanted to beat him. Oh, okay. Right, let's see. That's true. I just saw Uraraka blushing super much. Okay, that's true. Facing down Midoriya's little rampage, both Shinso and Uraraka demonstrated some quick thinking and fast responses. And the way Uraraka in particular put herself on the line to help her friend, it was incredible. I loved it. You jumped in without thinking, Uraraka, quick as a whip. And then you wrapped your arms around him tight. Mina's face. She knows what she's doing. Let's get a little zoom. It's true. I acted before thinking in the future. I should try and keep a whole head. But if the alternative is doing nothing and regret it, then I'd be happier jumping in. Oh, Mina's face. And then obviously Aizawa, yeah, he recognizes the thing. Go like, he recognizes she's close to a goal. She's ready to jump in and save people. You've matured, Uraraka. I wasn't just doing it for Midoriya's sake. Uraraka gave me the order and I acted. Plus, I saw the other three getting wrecked by the black energy and realized that our team would probably lose unless we put a start to it. I did what I did because I wanted to fight Midoriya and beat him. It only worked out that way by chance, but in the moment, I was focused on myself and what I wanted. Oh, okay. Okay, Aizawa. That's great. That's cool. That's corporal punishment. Alert the PTA. And then, like, who's chanting PTA? Who's chanting? Just all the students? Why? The parent teacher. Okay, no one's asking for any more than that from you. Everyone here has already spent months training to become heroes who save people. Embodying that ideal right now after being thrown into the deep end is not possible. That would take talent on par with All Might. Acting for the sake of others, saving people actually takes a lot more than just that. Okay, I get that, because corporal punishment, I thought I was eyes out. Never mind. Cool. So he's saying you shouldn't be like this because you would have to be as good as All Might to do this kind of thing. You'll never protect anyone until you find whatever strength you need for yourself. Is that Shinso's past? Or is this going to be other students? I can't remember. If you think about it that way, your actions earned more than just a passing grade. Shinso, at the end there, you tried luring me into the big brawl where you could have really shined, right? And remember when you tried tripping me up with all those falling pipes? That was so fast. The way you whipped out the binding cloth while on the move really reminded me of Aizawa-sensei. In the first match too, I was thinking how the team came together to make use of your abilities, but that's not all it was. Your judgment, instant analysis, and quick moves are just as impressive as anyone in the hero course. You blew me away. Oh, yes! Shinso! Yes, Shinso! Good for him! If we're talking about using your strength for others, then I'm the one who's got a long way to go on that front. Indeed. We've still got some liberating to do. Probably, no, more than likely, Shinso will be joining the hero course as of his second year at UA. He's got what it takes to be everyone's equal here. Look at his face. He's shocked. He's happy. Good for him. Whoa, which class, A or B? All in good time. We're not done with our reviews yet. Hey, Sensei, Minato was like the worst, so can you really let him have it? Huh? I put myself on the line to mess with Shoto and the girls. It may have been a dark day for Class B, yes. We may have lost the battle, but not the war. Now that I know that Midoriya's quirk gives me a blank, I will formulate a counter strategy, meaning if we go on for another 5 rounds, who knows how it'll turn out? Not a chance. Classes are over for today. That's right. Since we wound me with Shoto's quirk, that means Monoma really did graze me. I was worried about his limbs popping out if he tried using one for all, but what does he mean by blank? Oh, right. Well, I have you, Monoma. You're to see Eri. Oh! Oh, is she back? Okay. Well, let's just get the next chapter loaded. Let's do the same thing. Do we have any idiots watching? Hopefully not. Yeah, we don't. I don't. Once again, I can't blame them. Straight to 217. Okay. I'm whizzing through these, to be fair. That's what I get for not having fans. Oh, well. Doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, they're sparring. Okay. So 217, the new power and all for one. Why are you holding back? You're scared? Wait. It's not activating, I swear. Enough. The clear isn't working. So, okay. Right. Wasn't it supposed to activate when you're feeling cornered? Possibly, but we're training, so it doesn't activate. Any feedback, Midoriya kid? Like I thought, nothing. The presence is gone. The predecessor's quirks. One for all is evolving like that. So you two always chatting here, huh? Yeah, surprised to see you in here too, Kacchan. Bakugo now shares our secret. So, did you know the black quirk already, All Might? Today was the first time I saw it. As for that bald-headed predecessor, the one who came in before my master, he was supposedly a dark-haired youth. I doubt that my master knew that all their old quirks are packed in there. Hey, dweeb! Today was the first time you saw it too, right? Any clue why he set it off? Maybe something's triggering it. Impressive. He took that whole conversation and just dove right into it. Wow. I don't know. They just told me the time was right. That it could be some external factor. Yeah, something to do with All for One. Because he's basically the one who created One for All, right? I keep saying the wrong word. Wait, yep. No, I said it, yeah. I said it right. He's also got multiple quirks. That makes you the same as him. I didn't want to raise that point. Yeah. In the meantime, to prevent an outburst, we need to learn about this new power. Not feeling enough danger. Maybe if I burst, maybe I burst out if I give you a real pounding. Then if I crush you while that black stuff is going wild, that'll make me, the undisputed champ. Is that meant to be motivating? If it responds to my emotions, well, back there, this power is way too people down the road. It's not something I can handle now. I made the decision, but to put a lock on it, so to speak. If I envision locking and unlocking it, then maybe. Blah, 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 boring. What's the point? If you can't handle it, I'm out of here. Your muttering gives me the creeps. That's enough for today, I suppose. Are you feeling okay? All for One's power. Deku. Deku, no. Please, Deku, don't go speaking to him. You idiot! I don't want to hear that weak whining out of you, but you totally showed me up today. Sure, I can take it. First of all, Tetsu, I'm missing Kirishima, my boy. Sure, I can take the heat because I'm made out of metal, but still, metal can only get so hard, you know? While every time you beat me, you get tougher. Me and you, we all got our own strengths. Thanks, Tetsu. The boys bonding. Tonight, dinner tonight is beef stew. Oh, nice. Looks like Class B is here too. Indeed, they come to hang out and discuss today's training. So, got any pics of hawks? Scandalous ones? I may. Hey, how many other moves you got? I'm only up to 3. 4. Because you train every day, because you train your quirk every night before bed, huh? Who are these? I'm trying to see who's talking. But it's nice to just see him. Why did it take that long to know it's Mineta? Mina. It's nice just seeing them all bond. Look at them all. Oh, that's good. I've been looking for you, Midoriya. I didn't even realize you had 2 quirks too, huh? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was just a little shocked that the guy who screamed at me not to hold back was hiding this all along. It's not like that. It's probably just arrived from the original. It's still just a single quirk. I was shocked too. This never happened up until today. Right. Well, sounds rough. Sorry for disturbing you, but it was pretty impressive. Half and half is sharp, but he's also dull as a brick. You too, Todoroki. You're flames. You're really getting the hang of it. No, I still have a long way to go, just like you, I guess. Which is why I need to keep aiming higher. Endeavor! Look at him. Oh, I thought he'd wear like a patch or something, but he's not, and that's fine. Okay. That's okay. Interesting. I never thought you'd be the one to bring it up. Look at his little conversation. Shoto, how are you? Talk to me. Waiting for a reply. It's like, I need you to teach me some things about Flashfire. Okay. Okay. The next day, compliment. It's decided then. I'll handle the necessary paperwork, of course. It's up to the rest of you to give that boy the education he deserves. Much appreciated. As for Shinso, he reminds me of you back in the day. You see, okay. You see yourself in him too. You see yourself in him, don't you, Aizawa? Or is this about Shirakumo? Who is Shirakumo? Get to the point if you have one. I've got somewhere to be. Never mind. Just reminiscing. It's the dark side of UA. Who? Okay. By the way, Eri's back. It's good to see Eri again. What could the girl mean by that? It's exactly what she's saying. And it's Mirio! Hey. During the school festival, I told you that you're UA's dark side. Look at her clinging to his little leg. Ah, nonsense. I walked the path of justice and no other. Anyone know why we're all here? Midoriya, Togata, thanks for coming. Monoma's going to lend us a hand, but I figured Eri could use some emotional support while he's around. Is that what you people think of me? Oh, wait, he's got a horn. Yes, a blank. Sorry to disappoint you, Eraser. Right, you wanted to copy her quirk. Why? And what do you mean by blank, Monoma? She's the same type as you, with the type of quirk that has something that has to store something up. Oh! My power only copies the bare bone essence of a quirk. But if the copied ability needs to convert some stockpiled resource into energy, then it won't be able to replicate whatever is accumulated. Okay. That example. I'm a fat girl. Him just getting destroyed by the rocket. Okay. It's an issue I run into now and then, and the reason why I couldn't manifest your super strength, even after copying it. Yeah, Madonna would have been saying bye-bye to his limbs otherwise. Yeah, of course. But why copy Eri's powers? If we could get Eri to activate her quirk again, we've run the danger of another rampage. She still isn't accustomed to it. I thought Monoma might be able to copy it and teach her how to use it and give her some peace of mind, but it looks like it's not going to be that easy. I'm sorry. I've caused so many problems. My power just makes trouble for everyone. I wish I never had this power. Oh, Eri. It's not trouble at all. Did you forget already? Yeah, look at Deku being a little boy. You're the one who saved me. That's right. It's all about how you use it. Like, a sharp knife is really dangerous, right? But you can also use it to make some yummy food. And I think your power is really something special. No, this power will be... Yeah, look at him. This is Deku being a little hero right here. Look at it. He's really... This is good stuff. This makes you the same as him. I think your power is really something special. This power will be my ally. Yep. Look at it. That's great. I love that. Is that how it ends? Great ending. That's just super nice. Oh, Deku. Good boy. Who's a good boy? It's Deku. Deku's a good boy. No one. Don't blame him. Straight to the next chapter. It's probably going to be depressing watching this later on. And I'm like, no one showed up. But I'm making it sound like I want. Just let me read so I can catch up, you idiot. Early December, one Sunday morning. Okay. Wait. I'm thinking because the school year in Japan, I thought it was like summer to summer, but it's not. It's like spring. It's December, and then I think spring is when they go back for the new year. Spring is like their new year, whereas for us, autumn is our new year. Cool. December, one Sunday morning. Good morning. It's snowing. Shut that door. Suyu's freezing over here. Oh, because that's a nice touch, because obviously she's a frog. Mind over matter, and you can always dry yourself off with a towel. Towels get wet and cold too. Watch your step. Let's check out what they're saying about the snowfall. I love watching the weather forecast. Oops, sorry, Suyu. Anyone know where those two are getting back? I want to borrow the next volume of this manga from Todoroki. Around 6, I heard. Well, that's when the licensing course fully ends. Finally, that's good. Okay. Oh, it's the group. It's the group. If they pass their test today, everyone in Class A will have provisional licenses at last. Today's the day I finally say to you slack-jawed fools. That thought's got me in a great mood. Ready for the pain, you specks of plankton. Gang Orca. Hey, Gang Orca. Sick. There we go. They must be in the middle of their test now. Hope they're doing all right. No doubt Bakugo's been in top form lately, but he's still a jerk. I can make cake. Anyone interested? Woo! Yeah, my license was the only time I ever beat those two at anything, so it's kind of sad. Don't be so petty, Kaminari. You have several outstanding qualities of your own. We'll continue to, yep. Don't be a petty Nari. Give me a break. Thanks, Shinji. Yeah. Who's Shoji? Oh, Shoji. One of them. Can't remember which one that is. I love this series. Okay. What's going on here? So the story, so the news carrying on. I do like that they use the news to kind of convey the next plot line that goes on. They've done it a couple times. It's nice. Detnerat, a big player in the lifestyle industry, has formally entered the hero support sector. A classy lady who appears to have forearms, a gentleman with a handsome coat of fur, a squishy boy with skin like gelatin. Individuals with these, like these fine people, used to belong to the minority, but the appearance of the extraordinary continue to accelerate, bringing us into their era. While mass production of consumer culture had been expanded ever since the Industrial Revolution, this phenomenon suddenly pumped the brakes. By the time everyone realized it was too late. Those with newer types of bodies just spent their days trying to find products to fit their daily needs. Everyone is so different, they cried. They found themselves struggling in this new era. For that reason alone, we've made a point of never forgetting that history while creating products to suit each other and every valued customer. Is this Detnerat? Yeah, I imagine so. Yeah. Oh, this is Detnerat, yeah. We offer customized designs guaranteed on your doorstep in 3 days or less. It's the technology and the proprietary system that this personal touch that's made us #1 in the industry, and now the world of Heroes 2 can expect big things from Detnerat. As our bold CEO, you insisted that the second commercial have no text, logos, bells, or whistles. Well, I wish I could do more to hide this forehead of mine. Cheers, dog. I actually say that's a selling point, actually. I'll repeat that actually twice. Always so honest, aren't you, Miyashita? As for our expansion, reactions are about as bad as expected. Of course, we're talking consumer and business needs versus hero support. Like night and day, really, given that we don't really have a history to battle-oriented tools and gear. It's like this sector's a party, and we're crashing. Enough, Miyashita! I think he's like a little mouse man. All joking aside, we need to get serious here. He's always in such a forgiving mood. This guy's going to get hurt. I can tell you right now, because of how because of like his attitude to stuff. Like he's too nice, so he's either going to be a bad guy or he's going down. But Miyashita, this company has long catered to a wide range of meta abilities, so our history isn't a problem. I'm confident this move is a good one. Meta abilities? I mean quirks. I've got this book on the brain, I guess. Meta liberation. The reprint, somebody must have felt the time was right. It's a shame that the terminology in here has changed in the years since. Okay. The book by the Meta Liberation Army's commander. I gave it a read too, but I wasn't feeling it. All those acts of terrorism, getting people caught up in who knows what. Yet he tries to dress it up with fancy writing, talking about liberation this and liberation that. The whole time, I couldn't picture this guy being nothing but a ranting criminal. Oh dear. That's not good. So obviously he's kind of like in a little freak out mode. Like, oh dear. Because he's probably a sympathizer with Destro, right? Okay, I'm sorry, Miyashita. You've got no family, right? Huh? No, my mother passed away last year. A significant other, perhaps. I'm single, but what's this all about? I swear I'm going to turn the page. You're going to be dead. There we go. You've done great work, Miyashita. Better than anyone in the company. Why, Miyashita? What a shame. Remember when I was considering introducing you to the other members? Even if you refused, you might find another way to go about this. Alas, we won't see eye to eye. So you're hurting me. Really? A shame. He's crying over this. Okay. After the chaos brought about by the advent of the extraordinary, I won't forget you. People wanted peace. They started planning ways to coexist with metas. But among metas themselves, there was a persuasive desire. Wait, so is he like a mosquito kind of thing and he can suck the blood from people? Let me look at Miyashita's. No, because he's got that mark going down him. Liberation over suppression. Wielding one's abilities freely should seem like a basic human right. Chikara Yotsubashi, the man who unified the Liberationists to form the Meta Liberation Party. He called himself Destro, the one who would destroy the status quo. While the government trudged ahead with legislation, Yotsubashi opposed the powers that be and vied for supremacy, prompting the struggle that would end several years later with his defeat. Yotsubashi's army dissolved and many of his followers were caught while in prison. The man himself did some writing before taking his own life. Oh, so Destro's dead? Damn! I thought Destro was alive. Unbeknownst even to Yotsubashi, he had a child out in the world. Oh, any progress? We found someone with potential connection to the league. If we're gonna make contact, it's gonna need to be sooner rather than later. Move on, right? Move on that, right? They're enemies to the Liberation Army. If the state is struggling to handle them, then it's up to us. I swear on Destro's good name, we will end the League of Villains. So is this Destro's son? And okay, right, Destro, let's talk. So Destro was a guy who was anti-quirk? I thought he was anti-quirk. Or like he's basically saying people should be able to use their quirks freely, right? Yeah. Yeah, so he's basically saying no, we shouldn't be like expected to reject our quirks by society. We should all be able to use them freely. You know, that's what he's saying. Um Especially opposed to powers that be and vowed for supremacy. Yeah. So he was very like, yeah. But why are they after the League of Villains then in that case? That's my question. Unless I'm reading it wrong. Hey, if anyone's watching this later on, definitely correct me on this because I'm a bit confused. I might have to do some reading up on this because I thought Destro was a villain. Well, no, not a villain, but he was like, no, everyone should just not use quirks. I thought Destro was alive, so that's interesting. But yeah, he took his own life. Okay. On that note, what's all this about you expanding the hero industry? Right. If it's history you're worried about, we have it. This country's full of those who's lie in wait, hoping for liberation, like fish in a barrel. Who's that? That's not Mako, yeah. That's my bag, give it back. Oh, this is on the streets. Okay. What's this stuff? Soda water? Crap, I hope some heroes show up soon. So someone's attacking people. Hey, look, we got trouble. Any heroes around? This has just started, right? Not even 30 seconds ago. I'll take care of it then. Let me assess the situation first. I've seen enough. You guys handles. It's not like you can fight, but we sure can. Boss, weekends are where the real halls are at. Wallets and purses galore. Boom! Yeah. Oh! Oh, it's the boys! It's the boys! Yes, but you've only had your licenses for half an hour. Yeah, so how many hours we got to wait before we're heroes? And who are these wannabe heroes? The Meta Liberation Army. Look at the boys! The boys. Look, you couldn't take one of them on. I don't know what your power is, but you couldn't take on Bakugo or Todoroki. You're not taking on both of them. I haven't seen your power, but I'm judging you. That's always something that I was taught. Judge a book by its cover. Let's carry on reading. Is that the end? Have I fully caught up? I fully caught up on My Hero Academia again. Maybe I'll do reviews on time. Maybe. Probably not. I no. I do not know. Cool. Yes, that's where we end it. I'm fully caught up on My Academia. It's all right. Someone, if you watch this later on, correct me on the Destro stuff. I'm a bit confused. I thought Destro was anti-quirks, but he's pro-quirks, which is fine, but he's more like everyone should have a quirk. But for some reason, they want to take down the League of Villains because they're giving pro-quirks a bad name, is what I'd have to imagine, because obviously villains are like the real villains of the world at the moment. So, well, yes, villains are the real. The League of Villains are the real villains of the world at the moment. So that makes sense. But yeah, that's all I got to say, and goodbye. End it.